France. Whilst there's been pressure in the past with the current instability and inability for prime ministers to exist for very long at all, now there's pressure coming from even those on Macron's side. Now, Macron is actually seen as rather centrist in French politics. Well, I guess centrist compared to some of the groups out there. He's being pressured, or given more pressure, click, 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 to ask him to resign or force him to resign. But the outcome is going to be, well, I don't know that Macron wants to go to the polls. I think if they're forced to go to an election again, be it presidential or parliamentary, National Front, Marine Le Pen's group, National Rally, is probably going to sweep the floor with the leftist parties. And the fact we've had 5 prime ministers since, it's just it's it's indicative that the frustrations aren't just coming from those on the right side of French politics. It's also coming from the left and centrist. I don't know that he's got the 2% approval rating that we saw the Peruvian president had, but it doesn't sound like he's getting much progress on things. Yeah. I don't know that it's a centre. I mean, I don't know why they're saying that it's a centre-right coalition when the coalition that's maintaining power is left. They're not centrist, not by any stretch of the imagination, unless he's trying to rebalance a coalition more to the centre. Well, he's only supported by a minority. Yeah, well, because the coalition majority, barely majority, is left socialist. So, yeah, it's... I mean, why would the far-right parties even bother to show up if the current effort has been led by... I mean, if you're talking of... If they're saying far-right, and you saying that that's Marine Le Pen, in so many words, there's no benefit to trying to make the current government stay. They went to a coordinated effort to exclude her and her party. Why have they got any interest in anything other than watching the government fall? So 2027, they can't keep losing prime ministers like this. I mean, I did say in an earlier stream, sometimes the best government is an ineffective one, is one that's paralysed by internal strife, or one that can't get anything passed because it leaves the people alone to do to get on with life. I don't know that 2027 they're going to make it that far. Yeah, we could see elections. I mean, it's probably because they're not going to be able to maintain it. And, well, Macron is barred. So they've got term limits. I don't know who's going to come along to replace him that's going to have the power or the ability to offset Marine Le Pen. So yeah, it'll be it'll be interesting to see. I don't know who else they've got coming through. Mind you, I'm not hugely versed on French politics, but I really don't know what else they've got coming through. It's collapsing, and they've also got problems in New Caledonia as well, and yeah, another country that's swinging right. You've got, I mean, there's political problems in the UK as well. They're looking at the Reform Party, not just grabbing a big percentage of the vote, but actually being able to overcome the way the electorates and votes are structured and actually return a lot more seats the next election. You've got directions heading in Germany and the Netherlands. You had the Moldovan went EU wide, and I think there was a centre to centre left return there. Romania nearly made a hard right turn, but everyone complained, and that was overturned and revoted until they got the answer that certain people wanted. There was also who had an election recently where it wasn't Moldova, Romania? No, it wasn't Romania. Czech Republic had an election where the right party was returned. So there's a lot of direction in European politics where people are foregoing the previous regressivism that seemed to dominate for a while, which also then plays into support for Ukraine and all the other bits and pieces as well. I guess the stability of the EU as a whole. I think I saw something just the other day saying Ursula von der Leyen had a vote of no confidence that she passed only recently. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how France succeeds.